guys, and welcome to Sparkling Diamonds. I am Brittany.
And I'm Robin.
And we are here today with part 2 of our comparison series where we do a kitting up of Groovy Girl. So just a reminder, if you missed part 1 of this series where we did the unboxing, I'll link it down below. But I'm going to be doing the Art and Soul kit.
And I will be doing the Diamond Art Club version, which is no longer available.
So basically we're just going to hang out here and chat and work on kitting them up. And I think they actually have, if I remember right, the same number of colors, right? 67?
They did. 67, yeah.
Yep. So and we'll show you guys like a comparison at the end, and we can show you like the difference of the specialty drills, which we kind of talked about in the first video a little bit. But yeah, so we're just going to hang out and chat. Sorry in advance for any crinkling, because that's going to unfortunately have to happen in this. And I think I get the easier kitting up of the two.
Oh yeah, because you have Ziploc. Yeah,
well, okay, let me knock on some wood somewhere, because there's this wonderful thing called static that we may end up with if I speak too soon. And we actually are both using Elizabeth Ward kits here, so. And I haven't kitted up an Art and Soul in here, so I've got to figure out what I'm going to do with the stickers here.
And I was just thinking about what kit I had kitted up last, and I think it was it Raggedy Ann? I think it was Raggedy Ann.
Of course, I started the wrong end.
And so with Diamond Art Club, they are done in an odd way, in my opinion, which is by weight, if I recall correctly.
Yeah.
So you can already tell the Z310, which if you watch part 1, this is a black berry dust. And you do not see much of that, so that is going to be interesting.
And I'm actually just gonna get, because you did kit up an Art and Soul kit, but you've only kitted it up. You haven't de-kitted it, have you?
No, I did not. Yeah.
So I'm actually gonna put washi tape on it, because I don't know if you remember when I did the Oraloa kit, how hard at the time I had getting those stickers off. And I'm afraid to do that again, because I just hated trying to get the stickers off. So I'm just gonna use some washi tape.
And one thing that bugs me is having residue on my containers where we've used them before. So I actually have, I have baby wipes, but the best thing to get the residue off is hand sanitizer. I'm probably going to run and get some of that too, just in case. I don't see a lot of that on these.
I'm pretty sure mine does, because I'm pretty sure it's the Oraloa kit.
Yeah, I've got some of my expensive hand sanitizer that I like, and that smells so good. I'll grab some of that.
So yeah, that's just a little hack too, guys. If some of you guys may be new to diamond painting, some of you may have been around for a while, but I've seen other people do this. I haven't had an issue with Diamond Art Club stickers. I haven't kitted up the 2 Bella Arts I didn't kit up because they came in bags, and I haven't actually, ironically enough, kitted up an Art and Soul kit because I just work out of the bag. So the one I did kit up with stickers that were kind of similar to this was from Oraloa, and it left like this horrible residue because the stickers wouldn't come off. So one thing you can do is just take some washi tape, and I'm just using like a really thin roll of washi tape, and put it on your container beforehand, and then just put the sticker on top of it, which is what I'm choosing to do here.
And some people love kitting up, and some people, I heard, like, they don't like it. Same for kitting down. How do you feel about kitting up and kitting down?
I don't know how I feel about it. Honestly, if I could just diamond paint, I would. I feel like you can work out of the bags and not have any issue, but I do feel like it's harder to work out of the bags too. So
it's funny to hear you say that, because I see you working out of the bags a lot, and I tried that with Raggedy Ann, and I'm like, this is not working out. I'm kidding it. I'm just kidding it up.
Well, I know they have like things like bag holders, which might make a difference and make it easier potentially. I just don't have one, but that's the only thing I could see that might make it easier. I don't know.
But I actually did try making one, which probably isn't the same, but it was a smaller dress shoe box I tried using, and it was a big fail. Raggedy Ann also, I think, had 60 some colors with her, so yeah. But I do like it. I find there's something therapeutic about it, which is odd. And it's so funny how everybody kits up a little bit differently, and I like you can take like all the little everybody's tricks and little hacks, and then you can take it and make it your own and find what works for you. Like Brittany working out of the bags and not kitting up a lot. That I do find that works for her. But as you can see, I go ahead and cut all my bags apart, and then I usually put them in order. I think the biggest kit I've done was Love Bard, I think, which had 98 colors.
You cut me off a little piece. I don't have my scissors.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just do like a pretty decent sized chunk. So I'm gonna rub it around the bag.
Oh, I know. I'm not done.
I spoke too soon. I'm on the first bag, and it's got static. So that'd be actually a good question, guys. Is like, what do you guys use for static? I noticed like when I'm kitting up, so if you're gonna leave it in the bags, you could just put a dryer sheet in there and just leave it in there, and that would help. But I'm actually trying to get them out of the bags. So you could put them in the freezer. I've seen people do that. I've tried it. It didn't seem to really make too much of a difference. I know you can breathe in the bags. And actually one thing I've started doing is take a piece of dryer sheet and actually just rub it all in the bag on all the drills instead of shaking it. I just take some tweezers and rub it all around. And that actually seems to work better than trying to shake it. It helps remove some of the static. Not perfectly, but definitely helps a lot more. I'm going to end up with drills everywhere. I already see it.
I wonder if spraying a little bit of hand sanitizer in the bag and like shaking it around, I'm wondering like if that would also make a difference. I'm curious you should try it and see.
Maybe. I definitely should have put the lid here and...
Also, if you take a little piece of aluminum foil and make a ball and sometimes shake it in there, that will also work. Something about the chemistry of the aluminum with the drill.
So yeah, let us know your hacks, guys. Share them down below because it's always good for everybody to see like other ways to do things. I've seen, I don't know if it works or not. I've seen on TikTok actually, somebody used the little beads. I can't think, like the laundry beads that you can put in the washer. They have those in like their trays with their things, and I don't know if that would help or not, honestly. All right, so let's do this. There we go. Now we have this puzzle board that I'm using as like my work surface is great, but it doesn't have like a hard top, and so this is like felt, and it's not as easy to get stuff off of, so I'm gonna put the lid as my work surface here.
If we had a thought, we could have put my hard board on top of it.
Yeah, this one actually wasn't as bad, but it's still a little bit of static. But I didn't have to use the dryer sheet to get it out. We just have bouncing drills everywhere.
And just because too, like there is our workspace is smaller because of being on camera. I'm not like spreading out everywhere. Look, 122, the first drill. Look how many there are, and look how pretty.
I do love the ABs. I know, like
these are gorgeous.
Here, since your ABs will be first, here are mine.
That's so.
So that's her green. I don't have anything that has anywhere near as much as hers. So mine are all like shades of blue. And these two, there's actually a pretty decent chunk of these two ABs, but mine are all like dark blue, like a turquoise, and then like a light blue.
So one thing about green, I think I have found that green has become like one of my favorite colors since diamond painting it. Also, I need to go get my nails put back on. I let them grow out, and I took them off myself, and not having long nails, like I need the long nails to work with. Because these are difficult to open.
The floor is the trash right now. No judging.
You can use my.
Oh, it's okay. I can just toss it over there. That's all I'm doing is just toss it on the ground. It'll be easy to pick up when we're done. This is actually our first time getting up on camera for anything, actually, so a little different. Now the question is, will these both fit? Probably not. I probably need a big one for this.
And you can I don't know if you can see that, but like I had some static there too. Like I think again that just shows you it's not like I do not believe that all static has anything to do with the drill companies. I think whatever it is, I think it has to do with where you live and what's going on in your climate on any particular day. That is my belief.
It's nice and humid and rainy here. I have lots of a pretty yellow. It's gonna have nice and lots of static. All right, let's swoosh this one around. And so, like, I know there are tons of different ways you can kit up. I honestly think, I had somebody ask me this, like, how I like the Elizabeth Ward trace compared to others. Like, I know there are knockoffs to the Elizabeth Ward that you can get off Temu and stuff. I've never ordered those just because, honestly, the price of, if you get two of the Elizabeth Wards on Amazon, it's really, honestly, not that bad. They're like 20 to 22 bucks each. So if you can get Amazon where you're at, I know they don't do anything overseas, but I know that's tough. But we have a Diamond Art Club one here, but I haven't used it, and I know Robin hasn't yet either, so I don't know if that's something we'll do in the future. It's kind of like a similar concept, but obviously there are some small differences.
I honestly can't tell any, like I don't think there is that much different except other than the colors, and this, you know, they have the same, they're like the kit up, there's a knockoff of Elizabeth Arden, which I said Elizabeth, what was that called?
You said Elizabeth Arden.
Oh, and that's not what she
is. It says Elizabeth Ward, yeah.
I keep thinking,
nobody's commented on it, so I don't think anybody caught it.
I keep thinking that's a perfume or makeup, but I think you would Google
Elizabeth Arden is like a makeup thing,
and I am big into makeup, so that probably is where that came from. But I think I have done that. I do that constantly. I find I do it so much I find I'm questioning myself.
And then there are the Art Dot little jars, and then like the Tic Tac containers. I do know I am not a fan of the Tic Tac containers.
Oh.
We try to do so. We're I save our extra drills. I know that's not kitting down as far as saving them is not as fun for Robin, but I've been saving them, especially the squares, because I have some little projects that I want to do with the extra drills. And I did not like the Tic Tac containers we were using originally to store our extra drills. The lids were just so fragile and would break, and just so many things. It didn't hold a lot of drills. I have Dragon Seasons though in the actually Robin let me use it. The Art Dot. It's like I think it's 120. It holds. It has 120 jars because Dragon Seasons has 100 colors. So I am using that, and actually not. That's not horrible. It still obviously has a limitation of how many it can hold, but it was way better than the Tic Tac containers. Other than that, I know a lot of people work out of bags. Can you think of any other way to kit up? Any other things to kit up in?
Yeah, the kind that you get at the Harbor Freights. Those which I have not tried, but we have a Harbor Freights that might be.
I just thought about the catered trays too.
The cater trays.
The little tray bricks
that
you have here.
I like those. Oh, those
Do you have 307? You do. I'll be curious to see how many you have when you get there.
Ooh.
I have a bunch of 307, very pretty yellow. All right.
Oh no, I kidded up 5 senses. Oh, kinda. Oh my gosh. So I recorded that, but I don't know if we ever we ever posted. Oh my gosh. So 5 Senses is from Jada Gym Shop. It's the Old Masters, and it's gorgeous. But I got it in the largest size. Oh my gosh! I emailed Jay, like I thought there were a couple of packs of drills missing, and she emailed me back after looking at a sticker sheet, and she's like, "I'm confused. You've got it." I sent her a picture of the kid up part, and she was like, "I'm confused. You've got it kitted up," and I'm.
Oh, and then you ended up with you had the specialty drills. You had the regular and the specialty drills, didn't you?
Right. She ended up sending because I'd ordered the specialty, and she was like, just in case you want to do just in case you want to do the regular and not use the specialty, she included them, and I'm talking like 6 bags. Plus, the way her drills are, oh my gosh! Like I love everything about her, but her canvases, that's one of my favorite shops. But oh my gosh,
least favorite way that drills come.
Yeah, although I don't know, but that's saying that right now because what a mess I've got with all these colors.
Oh yeah, that's one thing I do like about the companies that do the bags is they're in order. So I'm probably gonna finish way before Robin. I'll probably end up helping her finish up because I've already got several colors done. So.
Well, also I cut mine apart, and it does make it harder not having a lot.
Yeah, you have more steps. Why don't you pull your table beside you there?
I just I've got it like this, and I'm just moving along.
So obviously I have 4 bags of the wonderful black 310, and they are not all going to fit even in this large one, but I do not want to have 2 things of black, so I'm just going to put what will fit in here, and I will store the rest of the bags of black off to the side for now.
So I'm actually doing that as well. I don't like, I'm really weird, and I don't like my having 2 storage containers. So I do everything humanly possible to knowing there's 61 colors and trying my hardest to get everything into one, but oh my gosh, this drill is not coming out. But that doesn't usually work out for me. It's really difficult. Like I have Trick or Treat House that I'm working on, and I just got 3 very large containers, and I keep them on top of the tray, and I know that's what they're for.
See, that's another thing I like about the bags is even if you do decide to kit up, you can just seal the bag back with whatever's left in it, and it's already labeled. And there are so many perks to the bags versus I don't really know what you want to call it, individually packaged, sealed bags. I don't know. Horrible way to phrase it.
The only thing is they come open sometimes, and sometimes they will spill out a little bit, which is a little bit frustrating. The bags that you're working on.
Yeah. I am doing a horrible job at figuring out how much washi tape to put on. I'm either putting way too much or way too little.
I need to do my organizational thing, or I'm going to be here all day, so I'm just going to start doing that. So I'll just put, I put all the 900s together, for example, and then the 700s together. Or, yeah, so like 741. Oh, there's a 3 in front of that one. And
so how do you guys kit up? So, I mean, I feel like with the ones that come in the bags and they're in order for DMC, I feel like they're easier. But like the ones like Diamond Art Club and Jada Gym Shop that come with like the sealed bags and they're not necessarily in order of DMC, like how do you guys go about kitting them up? Do you kind of do like cut one bag off and put it in a container, or do you kind of do what Robin's doing and cut them all apart and then organize them? Be curious to know. I always like hearing everybody's the way they do things, because sometimes people have really good ideas that kind of like streamline the process and make it go a little faster, I feel like.
I wonder, like, also have you ever paid to have somebody kit up for you? Because I know there's some shops
isn't that something Jada Jones shop offers
She
too?
does. Could you imagine setting and doing? And I don't think she charges that much. Like, if I really were like you were, I know you were kind of joking, but if I just wanted to diamond paint something and like I don't want to fool with kitting up and burn out with that, I would probably pay to have it done. I don't think it's that.
I don't know. I'm a cheapskate. I don't know if I'd be able to. I'd talk myself into paying it. Like I could do it myself. I don't know.
I don't know how I feel about having that job if it was a big kid. It's setting and kitting up all day.
Yeah, I don't know if I could do that. I think just one's enough. And even then, sometimes it doesn't all happen in one sitting. We'll see if it all happens in one sitting. This may end up in 2 parts. We will see, guys.
And she's very quick. Don't let her fool you.
Well, yeah, of course mine's going to go quick. I have the easy job of the 2. And guys, I've mentioned so many times, like, I love the inventory sheet, but, like, when I'm using these kits, so I have a very odd brain in the way I think. I look at the weight of the bags and judge if it will fit in a certain size container, and I can kind of get a good idea of if something's going to fit into a container or not. And sometimes I'm not sure, and then I'll just play around, and then I have that for a reference point going forward, but...
She doesn't have an odd brain. Well, she kind of does.
Yeah, I do.
She was always very one of these, like, who placed out of, like, statistics or some ungodly subject in high school, which nobody thought she would ever do, and she did. Like, she's got a very good math brain, and that's her downfall. It's like that math brain haunts her with, let me calculate the drills that should go in this container.
I don't do, like, the math of, like, multiplying the length by the width by the height. I don't do all that. Just looking at the weight and the container and the previous bags that I've used and, like, how much space there is in it. I definitely missed the washi tape with that sticker 100%. There we go. That was extra special. Alright, now let's put a few in bags. Oh, random black drill.
So, we didn't say this, but today is September the 24th. You think as many times as we write the date in our jobs, like, we both do medical things. You'd think we would know the date.
I'm always a day behind, though, so I always think it's a different day than what it actually is.
So September the 20th, yeah, I'm days behind too, but I'm not telling nobody that. It's September the 24th, and we are actually in North Carolina, and we're kind of in, like, Brittany and I were just talking. I don't watch the news, but we are at the storm that right now is getting ready to hit Florida, Helena. We are going to be getting that on Thursday or Friday, and I'm curious. We were talking about how bad it would be.
How much we get.
And our thoughts are with everybody who lives in Florida. I hope it won't be bad, but, like, I was watching the news people before, and some of them were like, "Oh, be prepared. It's going to be one of the worst storms." And when people say that, sometimes that's not the truth. Like, it ends up being.
I feel like the flooding is going to probably, with how big this storm is, I feel like that's probably going to be the worst thing. It feels like right now it's slow moving and probably just going to bring so much rain with it. I'm going to end up with drills all in the floor because they're sticking. All right, we're just going to dump the rest of these all in the plastic and then put them in the thing.
So, without telling too much, have you been watching Art and Soul's gradual releases? I know Brittany knows more, but have you been watching their gradual releases that they've been doing on Facebook?
Dude, Art and Soul's gonna make me go broke one day.
Oh my god.
My wish list. I'm trying. My no buy's not going so well. We'll go with that. I did end up having to purchase. I did buy a couple things from Diamond Art Club. I'm a huge Randall Spangler fan, and that huge kit that released on Saturday was like a must-have for me. And I was afraid it's gonna sell out. That's one thing I love about Art and Soul is I can literally just I'm not afraid of adding stuff to my wish list because it's not gonna go anywhere, and I can just buy it when I know I have extra money. And I love that. But my wish list is growing so big from Art and Soul. It's not even funny.
But I hate FOMO. That is like a pet peeve of mine. And like I feel like you don't have to do FOMO. Like, you know, I think there are companies like Art and Soul and Jaded Gem Shop that don't do this FOMO. But cause of that, I think that it is something that companies could, you know, prevent. Like if you know, like if you sell a lot, like I think what Diamond Art Club is doing right now, where you'll see, like, you'll place an order and it'll say expected ship date, you know, 2 or 3 weeks down the road. Like I like that, and I think
like a pre-order kind of thing.
Yeah, that's an attempt, like, to avoid, you know, FOMO. I think if everybody could kind of do that, I would even be willing to wait longer for shipping.
Yeah, I'd rather wait a month for a kit, because I mean, most of the time, let's face it, how many of us who have stashes? I know not everybody is blessed to be able to have a large stash, which I'm quite thankful that we are. But like, how many of you who do have stashes order a kit and then like as soon as it gets there, you kit it up? Now, Groovy Girl is going to be an exception because I did literally just get this like 2 days ago, and I'm kitting it up. But that's because I ordered it specifically for this comparison series. I do love Hannah Lynn. It was on my wish list either way, so I just went ahead and got it so we could do this. But I mean, how many times do you order a kit and kit it up in the next day or two?
And did you follow or help me with the name? I'm a part of one of her members. The name of the lady who lives in in the other country. What is her name? Because I love her.
I can think of her accent. I can't think of her name right now.
I'm so bad with names, and again,
she does like what's the series she's doing?
Oh my gosh, that's so bad because I watch her and I even have subscribed to her.
It starts with an L. Is it Lisa or something? No, not Lisa.
Her membership. I subscribe to it, and I don't know. You're gonna have to look, Brittany. It's gonna drive me crazy. I don't have my phone.
I have to get my phone. My phone's over there.
But anyway, I like she did her
passion project.
Yeah, but she did all those kits. Like she did the whatever kits in 25 months or whatever.
Oh yeah, she completely worked her
whole
stash down.
And stuck by the no buying. And it was interesting to listen to her journey about her struggles wanting to buy.
Lizette. It did start with an L. Lizette Crafts and Talk, I think, is her YouTube channel.
And I should know that because I've watched every one of her series.
Crafts and Tells is her YouTube channel.
Her members series. And when she's running her bed and breakfast, like, I'm always so sad because she doesn't have as much, her content is shorter because her end season's really busy. And I miss her long formats because I love watching her. But I like her passion projects. I like that idea.
I like having any kind of project. Like, even this is like number one, it's a fun kit anyway because we both love colors, but also just like, it's fun to have like something like this to work towards and to, I can't think of the word that I'm trying to say, but just a fun goal to work towards together.
Which would make me think, I haven't ever heard you say this, but I think you'll know what mine is. Have you ever got a kit that you're really excited to do and you're like hated, and it was like a project, you did it because you had it, you kind of were obligated to do it, but you were like, oh, I hate this?
I have not yet. I will say, like, the only, like, I have, the only one I've kitted that I've really been like, was when I did Dragon Attack, because I don't know if you remember, I was having so many issues with the black drills, because it's an older kit.
Yeah.
It's Dragon Attack it's the one by Ciro Marchetti. So it's the older Dragon Attack that's been discontinued, and I absolutely love the image. It's actually framed and in my bedroom, hanging on the wall. But just I had so many issues with the black drills. It was just so, and it had a lot more confetti than I was expecting too in parts of it. But I love the end product. That's probably the closest I've gotten to having an issue with a kit or not wanting to finish a kit. Yeah, or low with all the confetti. I'll say that ice cream parlor pups. As I was doing it the whole time, I was complaining.
But oh my gosh, that turned out beautiful. That when you got that done, like I'm surprised about how pretty that kit is finished. Like that was an adorable image.
Gonna end up with drills all over the place. I was looking at the difference in the colors to see if there were any major ones.
I think you're way ahead of me. I don't think we could even get there yet.
Yeah, so at the end we can kind of talk through like what DMC codes we have and see if there are any like, I don't think there's gonna be a lot of large differences, but there might be.
I'm doing better at not spilling for you. Now watch me spill.
Well, mine's like the static is causing it to go everywhere, and I'm trying to. This is the only reason I would have left it in bags.
You should have. You should try spraying some.
I'll remind me, and I'll do it next time I do one. This actually works pretty well. It takes some patience, and obviously I end up still throwing drills everywhere. There could be drills all over the floor around me. We'll be vacuuming later, or end up with drills all over my feet. How many of you guys do that? Go to bed and end up with drills all over your legs and feet, or end up, found it on my face once.
We were out somewhere one time and Brittany's like, Mom, you have a drill on you.
Like, we haven't even diamond painted today. Where did that come from? Sure, that happens to everybody. I mean, I guess you could be completely perfect and not ever spill a drill, but let's be real.
Hey,
there's just no way.
Look at me, I haven't spilled any yet.
Yeah, go ahead, keep saying that. Well, you guys keep watching. If you see her spill a drill, let me know what time it was so I can go back and harass her.
Am I hitting the table?
No, I'm so focused on this, I'm actually not paying attention to the camera, so I was just taking a minute to look up to make sure you guys could see where we were at working on the table, and you can. I think, can I see where you're at? Sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right at the edge.
Yeah, you're trying to make sure that you can catch me if I do.
Yeah, if yours missed it, they're just going to go on the floor. That's cheating.
I have kind of like a little bit of OCD tendencies for real. I'm not using that in slang. I wouldn't do that. And so, like, I have to pick up every drill. I feel like I have to and put it in the case.
Oh, I do if it falls on this plastic thing. Absolutely. Yeah, that's like, not just you. That's a...
Yeah, it's just like something in my mind that I can't leave a straight drill.
You might need that one. Hey, I will say for the first time ever, I did run out of drills in a kit. It was literally only 4 short. But that was a first for me. But it was a crystal canvas. I'm going to do a post review of it soon, so you guys can kind of hear about it. Because I know a lot of people are curious. It's from Art and Soul, but I know people are always curious of what the crystal canvases look like. So I'm going to do a post review of that in the next couple of days for everybody to just kind of see what one looks like finished, and we just kind of talk about the pros and cons and the good things I liked about it, and if I had any issues. So.
I will say that is probably yes, I didn't run out, but at Diamond Art Club I spilled a couple of drills, being honest, but there's a lot of static suddenly. They're just jumping. Look at that, they're jumping out at me.
No, that is not going to help. That's going to make it worse, I think.
Oh, really?
They're sticking in the bag now.
Oh no.
That's what I get for listening to you.
Okay, well, it should have alcohol based in it, and alcohol works to take it on Q-tips. So the logic was there, okay? I had a kit, and I can't remember the kit, but it had like one pack of like 10 drills. That's all I needed was like 10 drills, and so the kit. Oh my gosh! Look, they literally are just jumping everywhere.
Yeah, that's why I put the hard thing from my Elizabeth Ward kit under me, because I had that problem with the first or second bag, and I was like, nope, not doing that again.
Luckily, because Brittany does save drills, it was a common color. It was like a gray or something, and
oh yeah, you didn't get any of them at all, right?
yeah, I was completely short
about that.
the pack, and if I hadn't had drills, I know you can contact them and they'll send more, but that's so frustrating, and it was so few of the drills. I can say though, so that crisis was.
I know, that's like mine. I was like 4 drills. All right, this color is very similar. We're just gonna use this. It looks fine. Nobody will ever know where I didn't put those 4 drills. Come out of the bag. I'm just arguing with the drills over here that don't want to come out of the bag.
Okay, so the canvas that I disliked the most, which one do you think it was? I didn't say it, and it's going to drive.
Is it one you finished?
I have not finished it yet.
Then that's easy. It's the Magic Forest or whatever it is.
Yes, that's exactly.
Is it Magic Forest? Enchanted Forest? Something like that?
Yeah.
It's like the dark. And I think for you it's just the dark colors.
I think it is too. I really right now do not want to do dark colors.
Well, that's good. We got a perfect kit for non-dark colors.
And like.
Maybe I'll finish it for you at some point.
Halloween, like doing all the Halloween kits, like most of them are the dark colors. So
I couldn't get them out of the bag, so I just took the bag and dumped it on the plastic thing, and now I have to put them from the lid into the container. I'm sure everyone feels these struggles that we are going through currently. Handful of colors here. So let's see. This one. 13. So that probably will. This is where I'm going through trying to figure out which container I should use for which one.
So your ABs are at the end, right? And then mine are at the beginning.
Correct. Yeah, but I laid mine out right here because they're easy to pull out, so it's just those 3.
Which Diamond Art Club has changed that recently. Have you noticed that? They're putting their ABs at
all the
end.
ABs are at the end.
Yeah, and they're changing how they're labeling.
Oh yeah, they're doing like aren't they doing like AB and then the number instead?
Yeah.
Which I like because it sounds like that means they might be opening up the number of ABs they make potentially to more colors than just what they've been doing.
Ah, that is...
Like how they do, like this is through 3846 AB or 906 AB, that kind of thing.
I think people are like the more specialty drills. I think that is kind of what has made Art and Soul so special. Definitely what drew us to them was how many specialty drills they have.
Yeah, they're... Welcome Home was my first... Well, this is my first finished Art and Soul kit, and I absolutely adore Welcome Home with the number of drills, specialty drills it had. Did the ABs drive me crazy at the end? Yes, at times it did, but man, the finished picture of Welcome Home is so stunning. And even then, some of the ones that I have, I ordered several Hanalins with their sale, so I should be getting them any day now, but some of the ones that they're re-releasing, I love the, just the sheer number of specialty drills. Like, some of them have, like, ABs and all of them have ABs and fairy dust. Usually at least, like, 3 of one and 2 of the other, but then, like, some of them have crystals, and some of them have glow-in-the-dark drills, and, like, that is just so much fun. These are literally just jumping out of the container.
The monster is doing that too, I'm telling you.
I think it's just this room. We're gonna blame the room. This room is like one of the hottest rooms in our house, no matter what's going on. I guess I could turn the ceiling fan on.
Well, it wasn't hot. I didn't feel like it was hot when I came in here, so I turned it off. I'm cold-natured.
Well, we're gonna turn the ceiling fan on for a bit. Although, I don't think we have anything that'll blow away. We'll see. We may have to turn it back off, but we'll give it a shot and see. Alright, so you can keep your hand sanitizer there. Well, we'll do that again. Figured it wouldn't hurt to try the first time. Yeah, the only thing it's going to blow is probably just trash, which mine's piled on the floor over here. I don't even think it's going to hit it, so.
I will say, talking about wanting to keep them all in one container, I don't think there's no way there's like those yellows are. That's interesting. Look how the yellow colors do look very similar, don't they?
Well, they're both 307, so I'm sure they're very, very.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously they're produced. I'm dropping so many drills. Obviously they're produced at different factories, but I'm sure for the most part the colors are going to be, if it's the same DMC anyway, they'll be relatively similar.
They should be. I mean, because I told you I spoke too soon. Because cross stitch, I did cross stitch, and it would be really odd to run out of thread and have to go pick up like a 307 and it not match. Because I've heard people say that different drill, like if at batches, it can be a little bit of a different shade. Have you heard that?
Yeah.
I never ran across that problem with cross stitch thread. They were it was all the same. Okay, I have a drill and it won't come up.
Do you want some tweezers?
Yes, thank you.
Just return my tweezers.
I thought that our tables were, when I ordered your table, I thought your table was just like my table, but it obviously is not.
No, it's got quite a few similarities, but I like the little shelf on the bottom, and yeah, so we're trying to kind of like perfect our setup here a little bit. We first moved and now kind of have like an actual craft room, and then we trying to work out some mic issues, which we've kind of had. We think we have them figured out, so it's just a matter of testing it and playing around with it. So hopefully everything sounds good. And both the first video of this series and then this video, because we've used the mic for both of those. Then also just like I changed my work surface because the one I have now isn't the best in the world. So this kind of gives us both a good work surface, but also a decent place to do some recordings and some unboxings. We had our camera die for a minute there, guys.
Which I tried to get ahead, but that didn't work very well. Popping drills again.
I'm in like the pink section of DMCs because every single color I have in front of me except for this one I'm doing right now is some shade of like pink.
There are so many colors in this kit. It's just so amazing.
All the orange drills are wanting to go everywhere but in the container. They're all sticking to my hand. Get off me. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just having conversations with drills over here.
I wonder if this would be something if you have little kids, like if they would like to do. I'm like, let me help.
I could see that ending disastrously. Depending on, okay, how little are we talking here? Because I could see, like...
nieces,
8 to 10, maybe, yeah. Like the youngest. I'd say, like, if you get younger than that, depending on how they act, like, whew. Drills everywhere.
Yes.
That's just what I foresee happening.
Mixed colors.
Actually, I'm going to put the sticker on here. Put the washi tape, but not the sticker of the color. Uh-oh.
It's closed. That's one thing I can say that I don't have to worry about them coming open. Which one come open now?
Yeah, you just need to stop jinxing
I know,
yourself, man.
I know, because I definitely have. It started spilling.
Just popped another drill right into the floor. Not going for that one. That's the only time I will not search for a drill, is if it goes into the floor. It can stay on the floor, and the vacuum cleaner can have it. Excited about doing this. I've seen this done a couple of times. I just love the colors, man. I can't get over it.
I will say, as popular as this kit is, I haven't seen it done like a lot, you know?
Well, the fact that until the other day I did not know that the 310s in that kit were black should tell you something.
Yeah.
I like the kit. I just had no idea. I guess maybe because we didn't start diamond painting until this kit had really already been discontinued, and we didn't really watch unboxings of. We don't really go back and watch unboxings of older kits. I mean, especially if we can't get them now. Like, what's the point in going back and watching it if it's something you can't get anymore? You know.
Did I get her on a D-stash? Because I
think you did.
I can't remember.
I'm pretty sure you did.
Because that is something like I wasn't keeping a really good job in the app until you know I started building more of a stash and.
Ooh, I might have missed JoJo's color. I might need a bigger container. I'll make it fit. This isn't going to end bad at all.
I don't see many Hannahlands D-stash very much anymore. I think that not like they were like at hundreds of dollars. Have you been seeing that much anymore?
No, I haven't seen people asking. Like I know I've seen originally like months ago. They were before we knew Art and Soul was re-releasing them, that people would sell it for like $150, $200. Like especially Groovy Girl, man, because everybody loves Groovy Girl. But no, I can't say I've seen any that are. I mean, some of them are the ones I've seen are still above probably what the people paid for them, but it's not like ridiculous prices. There we go, made it fit.
I felt really lucky because Brittany fell in love with Hannahland, and then Miss Coffee did a members only. Well, I think it was open up to members only.
First
D-stash, and I ended up getting her, like, it was for her birthday or something, like, so many Hannahlands. And without paying a crazy price for them. They were very reasonable priced.
It's so funny, the static just makes no sense. I'll have a bag with, like, hardly any static, and then a bag with a ridiculous amount of static. It's like you're right side by side. How do you not have the same amount of static? Why am I picking those up off of there and trying to put them back in the bag?
That's such a pretty yellow color.
$4.45. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, the trick I found, guys, since we're talking about it, and I'm talking about static. So the thing that I do is what I've found works the best is I just take a decent sized piece of dryer sheet and a pair of tweezers, and I'll dump out what will come out easily of the colors into the jar, and then I'll just take the tweezers and take the piece of dryer sheet and just rub it around all the drills in the bag. And for the most part, that seems to work quite well. gonna have a lot of static. I almost dropped the drills, the whole bag. That would have been.
That would have been bad. Been there though.
Yeah, we are not doing that. I think everybody's had some drill catastrophes, dropping drills, mixing multiple colors.
Oh, that is such a nightmare. I did that like one night. It was time for me.
I was done. I was done helping.
It was time for me to stop diamond painting.
Yeah, I think she did it 3 times that night. Finally, the 3rd time, she's like, I'm just leaving them. I'll separate them tomorrow.
Yeah, they were separated, but like, and then trying to figure out, okay, which color did I mix them from? It was a nightmare.
Stash these over here for now. You're catching up, man. Let's grab a few more colors here.
So probably what we'll do if we don't have a lot to talk about is fast forward it and play some kind of cool music for you.
Yeah, we can.
Oh no, Miss, you don't want to know.
Yeah, we can. We'll fast forward. Maybe so this video isn't gonna be like an hour and 30 minutes long. We'll throw some music on here and let you guys just kind of listen to some music and watch us kit up, and then we'll come back.
I wish it worked like that in real life. Like,
oh,
yeah. Play some music, come back in the room.
Yeah. It's done. Would be nice.
I watched Courtney Diamonds, our girl's best friend, today do a sneak peek, and she did the sneak peek, kitted up, and did all the Thanksgiving mini diamond paintings with her 2 kids too. Like that, she must be like a super mom. I've decided. There's no way. Talk about kidding up with the kids, because she said one of her kids helped with one of the diamond paintings. That would be fun. I know we were at my in-laws, and my nieces, one of my nieces was doing, and she actually did a really good job.
Yeah, she started playing with the mini, and she was like, how do I do this? I want to learn.
And we just left them there.
Yeah, we left the rainbow paint gem minis. I wonder how many she's still diamond painting, or if she's already over it.
I don't know, but my husband was saying that her sister had started doing it.
They may have them all done by now. Good Christmas presents now.
Don't know how Mom feels about drills being all over the floor yet.
Well, I think they, well, at least when we left originally,
the plan was
for it to stay
at Grandma's.
Stay there. Don't want that anywhere.
Oh my gosh, when there's static on these drills, those last few do not want to come out.
That's why I do this.
I will not leave them in the bag. What?
The dryer sheet with the tweezers.
Oh.
This is going swell. They're not even trying to go in the container. Alright, fine.
Do you want to do a funnel and see if that helps?
You think? they're just jumping out of thing. Don't mind me, guys. I'm gonna unspeed this up because you guys need to see what a disaster I've got going on here. Look at this. They're just sticking to my entire hand. Get off me!
I offered to get a funnel.
I don't think the funnel's gonna help. I think they're just gonna stick to the funnel and then I'll just be even more angry at the funnel. At least I can eventually get them off my finger. Guys, we are back to finish kitting up Groovy Girl. Where was I? Uh-oh. Look at all my stickers.
Oh, they're coming out.
Yeah. Well, off the washi tape. I don't know, maybe I'll use the last few and just put them straight on the container and see if they stick. Alright guys, so if you stuck around through all that, we appreciate it. We are finally finished. This was done over a 2-day period, so we just finally got a chance to get it finished. I gave up on the washi tape in the end, so we'll see. It doesn't look like the labels are going to stick and leave residue, because honestly it doesn't even look like right now they're really sticking to, at least to the small containers the way I put them on, so I'm not super worried about that. She's kind of organizing hers by number here, so we'll just kind of look a little bit while she's organizing and just kind of compare. Alright guys, so we will first kind of take a look at the specialty drills here. We talked a little bit about it when we were beginning. So they both do have 3 ABs and 3 soul dusts. So I'll do the ABs first because mine I can just take out and put right next to hers. Hers are all right here in the beginning. So I have a purple 208, a green, which is like a darker green, as you can see compared to her mint. I'll try to zoom in here so you guys can see it good too. So mine's a darker green, it's 906, and then I have a ton of this blue 3846. And then she's got the white 141 and like a paler orange and then a mint green. And she does, as you can see, we probably have about the same of these two, but then I have a lot less of these two ABs compared to her. And then for fairy dust and soul dust, so she has these two big, she's got the black 310, the black, the orange, and then the green here. And so as you can see, I just have, the most I have is of this dark blue here, and then I have a purple and a light blue. So the shades of these are all going to be a little bit different from what they are on the other. And then as far as just colors go, we didn't really compare as we were kitting up. So there are quite a few of the same colors.
Definitely.
So like I can see right here 155, 162. We both have 300. I'm gonna go off of hers because she puts hers when she organizes it by the symbol instead of the DMC code. So then she has 600, which I also have. We both have a 445. We both have some 793. And then it's also funny too, the tones of this. So we talked about that's going to be one thing. So these are both DMC 793. And you see that?
Yeah, they're very different colors.
They're very different shades. So that's obviously going to be something too that's going to come into play when we're doing this. Just out of curiosity, let's look at these 918. They're actually pretty similar. The 918 are pretty similar. So it's just going to be the dye lot. The 6000 I'm obviously not going to have because that's just specific to Diamond Art Club. 791 I have. I do have 3823. I do have some 3857. So she has 208 and I have the AB 208. So that's where my 208 is going to be. 963 I have. 3607. I'm not going to be able to remember which ones I have and you don't have, though. 415. 604. So most of them are similar. I do know the one we were talking as I was doing this because I have a lot of this. And this is 954. And she doesn't even have 954 in her kit. So I said, these do kind of look similar. So I wonder if that's, you have more of this AB? I think you said.
Yeah, I do.
So, do you think that's what that's supposed to be?
What?
That's 954. I know it's the DMC for this is the 122, but do you think that's what that's supposed to be on mine?
Yeah.
Because you don't have the 954. So I wonder if the AB here is not the 954 DMC on mine. But then, like, I do obviously have a lot of black. Mine's just not fairy dust. We both have a lot of this yellow 307. I don't think there's anything else drastically. Do you have 5200 at all? No, so that's probably your 141. Because I don't see it, do you?
No.
I know you have a little bit of 3865. We both have that. You actually said you had 3846, and I do not. I have 30. Oh, yeah, I do. Mine's an NAB, though. That's why. So, I mean, the colors aren't super, super different in looking at them. There may just be, like, some slight differences. Like I said, the 954, I think, is the AB. Her 208 is my 208. My 208 is an AB. So yeah, that's the biggest thing. The specialty drills are definitely different in the way that they were charted, obviously. There's going to be some slight differences. There's going to be a little bit of differences, like I showed you in that one of the color of the drills. I don't think any of the other ones. I was trying to find one there are lots of. Like, those are pretty similar. But that does it for the kitting up of this. I didn't really have any issues other than static, which nobody really control.
Nope.
So yeah, thanks for sticking around with us through all that.
Kitting up.
We are finally finished with that step. So the next step will be working on Groovy Girl. So you guys will definitely like and subscribe if you're interested in following along with this. Make sure your notifications are turned on so you guys will be notified when we start working on it. And let us know down below, guys, is there a specific part of Groovy Girl that you would like us to work on first? We both usually start in a corner, so we're kind of flexible on that. Do you want us to start in a specific corner, top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right? Let us know in the comments. Otherwise, we will see you in our next video, which will be working on Groovy Girl. Thanks for hanging around, guys.
Bye.